Needham residents are not that far away from casting their ballots for the various town offices, but do you know who's running for which office? Well, we decided to take a moment and speak to the 4 candidates running for the 2 open spots on the Board of Selectmen to find out what they think they should be good for the position.
I'm a 3rd-generation Needham native, born and raised in this town. Attended the Needham Public Schools, went to nearby Babson College, and then Suffolk Law, so I'm an attorney. I'm also a project manager for a commercial development firm who handles large-scale contracts, commercial and residential contracts for building and development.
I've been 6 years on the Board of Selectmen. I'm very fortunate to have served the past 6 years. The accomplishments of the board have been many. Town manager form of government, many building projects including Broadmeadow, Elliott, High Rock, the library, the high school, the athletic field complexes, maintaining our AAA bond rating, which is an incredibly important position for this town, one of only 14 communities in this state to do that, and I'm so excited and proud to be a part of this town government.
I'm a member of the Needham Planning Board, which is an elected position. I am now the longest serving member of that board. Having been on it since 1996. I'm a town meeting member since 1995. I'm on the Council of Economic Advisors. I've been on many town committees and task forces. I'm an active member of the Needham Historical Society, the Needham Exchange Club. I'm a member of the board of Needham Cares. I've been pretty active in town.
When I first moved to town, I was mostly engaged in building an IT, a technology business, and raising my kids. At some point, I was challenged to step up and participate in our government, and I took the challenge. I ended up on the Finance Committee. The Finance Committee has been just a fantastic opportunity for me. My perception of government has completely changed and developed from the experience.
I think it's important to maintain a level of experience on the board. We have a new member that's been on the board a year, and Denise Garlick, and that's wonderful. We have another new member that will be elected this year to take Jim Healy. I think it's important that continuity and stability be a part of the Board of Selectmen because it provides for the historical knowledge and understanding of the many complex issues that face the board and the town.
Because I can bring vision, the ability to build partnerships, and a commitment to get things done. And I can improve that board with those skills and experiences.
The reason I'm running for Board of Selectmen is because for the past 4 years, I have been on the Finance Committee. I have had 4 years of hearings, department by department. I have reviewed line item by line item of our budget, and I've gained great visibility into our operations, our procedures, our challenges, and our constraints. I have learned it's not about me, it's about you. It's about the 29,000 people that live in this town. And I can show leadership and represent all the people in this town, not just a handful of people that have a special interest.
I think this town needs a new voice, and it needs representation on the Board of Selectmen for people who I feel are currently not represented. Young families, and I think that senior citizens have little representation in this town when it comes to certain ideas, one of them being, for example, the senior center that's dragged on for quite a while and hasn't gotten much resolution, and also young families, to give them a voice, like I said, because I feel that they're not represented currently on the board.
You should vote for me because I'm the most qualified person running in this race, and I have a vision for Needham and the ability to get it to happen.
Differentiate myself by my experience on the Finance Committee. I differentiate myself by being an entrepreneur and having a technology background. I have added a lot of value to the Finance Committee, and I know I can bring that leadership and that strength to the Board of Selectmen.
Take a look at my record. I'm somebody who gets things done. I have a record of dealing with constituents on a regular and ongoing basis, taking care of the small things that concern people, the things like potholes and roads and just the general goings-on about town. These are the things that are important to people in their neighborhoods, in their homes. It's, yes, the Board of Selectmen is charged with doing the big things. However, it's the small things that affect you, the individual homeowner, that I take great pride in doing.
Number one, I have practical experience in the business world. I've worked with budgets and contracts. I've worked on real estate, large-scale real estate projects. So I understand capital projects and capital budgets, and I'd be the voice of fiscal responsibility on this board. I think now in these economic times, we don't know where this economy is going, and I would make sure that every dollar of yours is spent wisely. I'd scrutinize every budget, everything that's voted for, and making sure that the town is represented appropriately and accurately. And also for the seniors out there, it would be my priority to make sure that a senior center continues to be on the front burner and that we move forward with a senior center that's viable, that's cost effective, and that really truly is a gem for the town of Needham.
Just a reminder to all Needham residents, Needham's town election is on Tuesday, April 14th.